Things were all good yesterday, till the sirens came to play. I can see the light and hear the sounds. You said you laid it down with her. Oh wait, was it her? No, it was definitely that other girl. You played it off so sweet, but little did I know you played me just like you did the 84. It's been a week and now I'm getting really bored. Too bad you cared about your weed instead of caring about me. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not the 85th.
Hello, everybody. What's up? Thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of FlawlessDreams Radio Show with your girl, Lily the Goddess. I am so happy to have you tonight as we have an exciting episode. Why? Because we have a multi-talented artist by the name of Jaclyn Klank. And I'm excited to have her. And I want you to know that there's so many things that are coming up at the end of this year, and I don't want you to miss out. So be sure to subscribe and follow her on all social media platforms. Without further ado, let's bring on this wonderful, talented artist, Jaclyn Klank.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let everybody know your zodiac sign.
I'm a Cancer.
Ooh, Cancer
Yes.
power.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let them know where they can find you on social media platforms.
You guys can find me on TikTok at official Jaclyn. You can find me on Instagram at Jaclyn Klank. And those are the two main ones I use. I'm not really on much else, but I have my songs out on all social media platforms too, on Apple Music, Spotify, you name it. It's on there under Jaclyn Klank.
Awesome. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
So how long have you been doing music?
Oh, I've been doing music since I was like 6 years old. I've been writing since I was 7. I started playing guitar around 9 and started taking lessons at like 11 and performing at 11 too. So
Awesome. And then what made you decide that this is something that you really want to take seriously?
I really think that Taylor Swift has always been my biggest inspiration for this kind of stuff. She's the reason I really got into music to begin with. But I think I really started taking it seriously when I started performing when I was 11. I think that really turned my world around and I realized, wow, this is fun. Like, this is what I want to do.
You know what's interesting is that Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I just realized you guys are the same zodiac. That's so cool.
Yay. And do you feel like you would see yourself playing guitar with her someday on stage?
Oh, I would hope so. That would be a really big goal of mine, but yeah.
I think she would love you. I think she would absolutely love you.
I would hope so. She's my idol. I love her.
Oh, yes. Well, you know how sometimes somebody can be somebody else's idol and then they go to meet their idol and their idol completely breaks their heart. You know?
I've heard of that. But every story I've heard from her, it's like everyone that meets her, she's so nice. I don't know how she stays that way all the time, to be honest.
If she's a true Sagittarius, then she doesn't let that. She rises above it and she bounces back from all the BS quickly. I mean, she only wrote a song called what is it? Chill Out or something like that. Or
you need to calm down. That one.
You need to calm down. Yeah. So, you also have other ways for people to support you on, with your music. I know you're on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, I don't upload my songs to SoundCloud. Actually, I usually use it just for listening to music, but
because you're not on SoundCloud yet.
I don't
pending.
think so. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, everybody. Pending. So let everybody know where they can find your music.
You guys can find me. I mean, I have a huge list, but I don't even know how many platforms I'm on right now because it's just massive. But I'm definitely on Spotify, definitely on Apple Music, YouTube Music. I think I'm on like all the main ones. So
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
That's important. Everybody take notes. Take notes, please. And then also, if you haven't heard of myafton.com, go ahead and create an account on myafton.com as
Okay.
appearing on the screen, spelled just like that.
Mhm.
And you'll get an opportunity to perform on a platform like the Orpheum, which is located in Tampa. And
Yeah.
they have a few stages, one indoors and one outdoors. Without further ado, I do want to get into your song called DBD. Would you like to give us a little background information on DBD?
Yeah, so my grandma originally wrote this like song as a poem years ago when probably it was about one of my other relatives, and she wrote it as a poem about their dad, and then she asked me to put it to music. And originally it sounded a whole lot different, but I ended up touching up the lyrics, making it my own and making it my own story essentially because I've had issues with my dad too, so I wanted to make it known. Some of the stories made in the song aren't actually real life stories that happened, but it's definitely important, and I think it reaches out to a lot of girls who struggle with not having dad growing up. So
It really does. I've met a lot of friends growing up where they said that they call it broken homes. I said, well, it's not really broken. If home is where the heart is.
yes,
If you love your aunts. I mean, a lot of them were raised by like their aunt and uncle, their
yeah.
grandma.
I mean, and the main takeaway is that like I feel like you need to realize that there are other opportunities out there, but there's still a hole in your heart sometimes from it. But at the end of the day, you still can find other family other places, and your friends and your relationships. You can find families other ways, and I think that's important.
And it is important. I think like another. I would love to hear you do another song that kind of like talks about foundations. If like
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
yeah, like what it really what go into it, because I think there's more that a person can even you know touch on when it comes to um having the parent in the home and other things. But
Yeah.
so poetically speaking, there's so many things to touch on. So
Mhm.
I look forward to hearing a whole discography, a whole album of yours.
Oh yeah.
And I hope I hope that you get a chance to produce some CDs. And I said CDs because people out there watching, yes, CDs
Yes.
still exist. Damn it!
Yeah. I've been thinking
That's
about making some actually just to sell at shows, so I definitely want to do that.
I would purchase one. I'm just letting you know. I would love to purchase. I would love to have it signed and autographed by you. So I'm
Yeah,
putting
I
that.
was trying to figure out a way to like do autographs on it too, because I'm definitely gonna do that. That would be fun.
Girl, shout out to Lissa Blair. I bought her single right here. Well, it has up to 6 songs. And I am waiting, Lissa, when you watch this episode, I'm waiting to interview your cute self. And she signed it for me. So I still purchase CDs and I support my fellow artists because I
Yeah,
love y'all. I
definitely
know that
important.
it takes so much courage, so much to get up on stage. Even still, do you still get nervous?
Oh, I do sometimes actually. I think when I first started getting back into performing a few months ago, it was nerve-wracking at first, but I've gotten used to it again. There's always gonna be some nerves, but it's definitely worth it at the end of the day. I feel like a pump of energy at the end of my performances. Like I get like an energy burst. I'm like, oh my God, I just did that. So it's always worth it.
Would you relate it to like getting nervous to get on stage? Would you relate it to kind of like how a person may feel when they get that rush when they're racing, like in car racing?
Oh, definitely. I agree with that. And then at the end, I get an adrenaline rush because I'm proud of myself for like actually doing it. So
Yes. Well, we are very proud of you. I say we because there's so many people here that are tuning in. Thank you, Roxy, Bravery for tuning in, and Lil Ninja and Bernadette over there. You guys are awesome. Spread the word. Jaclyn Klank is here tonight. She's going to be also performing live. You don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. So without further ado, let's get into Debbie Dad.
Mhm. Hey Dad, it's me again. I just want to say I really miss you, and I'm wondering if you're gonna make it to my birthday party today. Give me a call back. Love you. Bye.
how much I care. Why can't you just call me? I see you everywhere. Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I miss you? Debbie Dad, do you even shed a tear? Why don't you keep your promises? I need to know you're there. I was driving around town today. I saw you at a red light. You didn't even notice me or wave at me and say hi. My friend was in the passenger seat. She looked at me with concern. 'Cause you're my father, and I shouldn't be ignored. Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I need you? Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I care? Why can't you just call me? I see you everywhere. Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I miss you? Debbie Dad, do you even shed a tear? Why don't you keep your promises? I need to know you're there. All I wanted for my 18th was for you and Mom to get along and maybe have a dinner, but you're both just too headstrong. Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I need you? Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I care? Why can't you just call me? I see you everywhere. Debbie Dad, don't you know how much I miss you? Debbie Dad, do you even shed a tear? Why don't you keep your promises? I need to know you're there. Debbie Dad.
Yay! I love that. So powerful. So powerful.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that was actually the first song I recorded, produced, and like released all by myself too. I didn't have any help on that one, so it was the first one I got really proud of. So
Yay! You did a great job. I
thank
mean,
you.
how many people can actually say that they've also produced it all by
Oh
themselves?
yeah, yeah.
You made the music, you did the lyrics, you sang and produced it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot of hats.
Yeah, yeah.
I salute you.
Thank
And I
you.
see that Roxy, thank you so much. She said, "Oh, I love this one during the play."
Yeah, I
And
saw that. She's so sweet.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in that comment section who probably can understand.
Oh
So
yeah.
shout out, give Jaclyn Klank some of your love and support, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. How many times have you performed that song live?
I want to say maybe like under 10 times. I haven't performed it very much, but it's definitely touched people when I have performed it live. I remember like the first time I did it live, I was at the beach, actually, and there was another person like performing at this like restaurant we were at. And I ended up just going up to him saying, "Hey, like, while you're on your break, can I like play a song really quick?" And he let me come up and play a song. I played it. This was actually like before it got released. And I guess there were like a ton of people like recording, and they just wanted to. I guess the one lady wanted to go show her daughter when she got home because she was going through some issues with her dad. And I was like, "That's so sweet." Like, there were a lot of people saying it touched them, and it was really heartwarming.
That's the kind of music that I noticed that you make is something that really touches a core deep down
Mm-hmm.
to people. It definitely I can relate. I'm a witness.
Yeah.
I am a witness. So yeah, I can say that. And my daughter, she's a witness. And Ninja, shout out Ninja. I mean Bernadette, everybody. You have people that are paying attention to you, and
Yeah, I appreciate it.
it's only gonna grow, girl. It's only gonna grow. How
Yeah.
do you think that you're gonna handle all like people like paparazzi and stuff? What would you do?
I don't know. It's actually so I have a weird story about that. When I went to Mexico one time, it was so weird. So like what they do is they try to get you to get in their taxi and stuff. So like when I got off the airplane, they were like taxi, taxi, like here, like they just had them all over the place, like right when I exited the airport. And it was like, is this what it feels like to be famous? Like it felt really weird, but it's definitely overwhelming, I feel like, but it's definitely I feel like it'd be fun. Oh, my light just turned off.
Oh, I like that effect though. It went off and on. I like the lighting
Yeah, that
effect.
was weird.
But it was cute. I liked it. So, I really think that I see Flawless Dreams, producing some of the music videos for you. I would love to do
Oh,
that.
I would love to do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have some ideas for like Deadbeat Dad. Me and my grandma have been talking about it for years. So it's like it's definitely something I want to film a video for eventually.
We'll talk, you and I. Okay.
Yes,
Right after the
definitely.
show, we'll talk, and then I'll give you a whole good briefing. It'll be great.
Okay.
It's a very moving, touching song, as Burnett said.
Oh,
And
thank you. Hey,
Jake,
that's Jordan. Oh my gosh. I love him.
hey, Jaclyn, keep shining, friend. Aw.
That was
Thank you.
sweet. Thank you.
Lil Ninja says, man, I'm inspired. Good.
Oh, yay. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes. Yes. Good, 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 good. I love that. Good feedback. I love that, everybody. Keep it coming. Okay, so now we're going to talk about 84.
Okay. All right. So 84, that is a long story. So when I first moved to Florida, I met this guy and he claimed this is so like once I tell the story though, you'll understand the song a whole lot better. So when I moved here, I met this guy on like a live streaming app and we happened to live in the same area. So he was like, "Hey, like I want to take you on a date." And me being 17 and stupid, I decided to go meet up with him. And we go on this date and he says he's from the UK, which I found out later was a lie. He grew up in Florida. He also, and from one point during the relationship, said he like slept with 84 girls or whatever. So that was what inspired the song. And I decided, hey, I'll write that into a song for you, buddy. After we broke up, and I was like, this is like, yeah, this is gonna be your karma. So that's what happened. And yeah, I mean, it was a whole bunch of crap that went into the song, but it was so worth it at the end. I think when I first started writing it, I was actually crying on the phone with someone and I was like, I'm just gonna write this all out. And so I did. And when the song was over and the call was over, I felt like a weight had been lifted off my chest. Like I feel like that was so worth it. It was such a healing moment for me.
I had a question for you. Do you think that, like, if you've ever, been known to make anybody smile and laugh,
Mhm.
you say that you could relate to someone who says that they can make other people laugh, but they just can't make themselves laugh.
Are you asking if I can relate to that
Yeah,
or what?
could you?
Hmm. I can definitely relate to that. I've struggled with depression for a long portion of my life, so I definitely think it could be relatable in certain points of my life. Yeah.
You know who said that line?
Who?
Your fellow Cancer, Robin Williams. God bless his soul.
Oh man, yeah, I love him. Oh man, yeah, he was definitely going through it.
Yeah, he was a complete league of his own. Robin Williams, as the genie, as Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, in all the films that he's done,
Yeah, I loved him in so many movies, and it's very unfortunate.
he committed to it so much. But yeah, he struggled. But you know what? It's like it's so amazing to see people, and I struggle from major depression myself, and it's
Yes.
amazing to see all of this creativity, all this beauty that you have to share. And you have so much to share. You're just getting started. I know it's like you're in a room, like an art room, and you're like, I
Yeah.
just started mixing these colors together. I'm not even done the canvas,
Yeah.
so it's exciting to see how far you go. I believe in you with all my heart and soul, and I wish you
Thank
the
you.
best. I wish you the best, and I want to see you win. I want to see you get out there, and you're gonna win. You're gonna be busting down doors that you were like, oh, I had no idea I was gonna bust that one open. But I want to also say, I hope that you stay independent, no matter what, and
Yes.
just accept all these wonderful opportunities, but stand your ground and be independent, because it's the best way.
Definitely. That's
Get
definitely
all,
really important to me.
get all your royalties, and
Mhm.
you're your own boss.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to sign a record deal unless it's like literally the most like
Amazing.
me record deal. Like it has to be me in charge of most of the stuff. I have to be the one that owns all the credits for my songwriting. That's so important to me. And I think writers owning their own work is definitely really important.
And also having power over your publishing is so important. How it gets published, how you want control over that. I know that. And that's one thing I also saw that Miss Minaj, Nicki Minaj, shout out, she said that she says, I'll sign with Young Money, but I want to be in charge of my publishing. And that's what she said. They said she can have it, you know. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the 84 track by Miss Jaclyn Klank.
Things were all good yesterday, till the sirens came to play. I can see the light and hear the sounds. You said you laid it down with her. Oh wait, was it her? No, it was definitely that other girl. You played it off so sweet, but little did I know. You did the 84. It's been a week, and now I'm getting really bored. Too bad you cared about your weed instead of caring about me. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not the 85th. I'm so done playing your games, 'cause they're driving me insane. That poser lingo working out for you. You said you're from the UK, but that accent's bigger than your last name. I wonder what happened there. You played it off so sweet, but little did I know. You played me just like you did the 84. It's been you cared about your weed instead of caring about me. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not the 85th. This is the part where your sister calls my phone. Pathetic. Said that you love me, but you got to go home. And what about our plans and everything you said? You played me just like you did the 84. It's been a week, and now I'm getting really bored. You played me about your weed instead of caring about me. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not the 85th.
Yeah, that was a strong song. Another one by Jaclyn.
That's definitely a fan favorite. Whenever I perform that one, a lot of people love that and they've like requested it, so it's definitely a fan favorite.
I love it. I think that's a hit, and I definitely gets people out of their seats. Like, oh my god, I can relate to that. I mean, both songs are so relatable.
Oh yeah,
and so deep. And I love the way that you wordplay. I love the lyrics that you're using. It's so different. I feel like it's not your typical. You know, because I understand the concept, and I've heard so many ways that it has been, you know, said, whether it's like cheating or
I mean, and definitely there's a lot of lyrics that are reused a lot in songs, so it's definitely I definitely appreciate that comment. Thank you.
It was more raw, down to earth. I really love that.
Thank you.
I loved it. Anybody out there still watching? Because you know, I know you're inspired. I know you're inspired. I know you are, Ninja. Yes, and now there's a few other people tuning in. Wow. Okay, from Facebook and YouTube. Shout out everybody who's tuning in. Facebook, YouTube. So, like, as far as your style with your music, like, fashion, what's what's really attracts you? Like, who's your inspiration on how you get when you prepare yourself for performing?
I definitely think, like, even before I came on this live show, I was listening to Maisie Peters a lot, and she's about to open up for Taylor Swift. I mean, she's such an inspiration to me because she's like Taylor Swift, but she writes more real, honest lyrics, and I feel like that's definitely I love her music. Tate McRae, just like, oh god, who are the other artists I listen to? I listen to so many, like, there's so many different artists I listen to, but definitely Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's a really good one. Yeah, he's definitely, I like him. He's really real too. So he's inspired a lot of my music.
Have you ever, I mean, I don't know if anybody has ever asked you this. Have you ever heard of Stevie Nicks? And do you listen to any of her music?
Yes, I've heard of her. I will say I have not listened to a lot of her music. I might have, but I can't name any of her songs off the top of my head. I'm so disappointed, but I need to listen to her more.
Well, have you ever seen the movie Practical Magic?
No.
Oh, girl, check it out. So good.
Yeah,
You're going to love that movie. Practical Magic. Watch it. Yes, or like, so some of her music's on there, and then also you ever seen the Jack Frost movie with help me his name? He also plays Beetlejuice.
I don't think I have, actually. I'm not a huge, believe it or not, I'm not a huge movie person, but it's just I can't.
Oh, that's what I should have asked. I should have asked you like I'm a movie head. Go figure.
No, it's fine. My boyfriend is so into movies and stuff, and it's like I just can't get into it sometimes. Like I have to like take 30-minute breaks in between like an hour and a half movie. So
well, definitely check it out. The Practical Magic, it might inspire you, and for another song, definitely check it out.
Yeah, definitely will.
And for Christmas coming up, watch the Jack Frost movie with Michael Keaton. Haha, I remembered his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll watch it.
Bernadette says, I agree. It's very original. I can hear the realness behind your lyrics, which is very important for an artist.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And Verna says, I love Stevie Nicks.
I got to check out more of her music. If you have any recommendations, let me know because I need to.
I will send them to you, girl.
Yes.
Send it to you so you can check it out. So great. People like Sheryl Crow. I don't know if you've ever, how much of Three Doors Down.
I need to start expanding my genres. I've been doing it slowly, but
well, I think you'd like these. I think
okay.
It's different. I think it will intrigue you. Oh yeah, the ninja. You're kind of. She says Michael Keaton. Yes, I know Michael Keaton. I did think of it. Yes. Yeah, certain movies might inspire more song ideas for you, especially if you like.
They definitely do. When I do watch their movies, I'll be like, oh, I could turn this into a song. I wonder what's going through this person's head. Like. I want to see the other perspectives usually when I'm like thinking of song ideas during movies. It's definitely.
I cannot wait to hear your feedback when you watch Practical Magic.
Okay.
And I can't wait to. It's got Nicole Kidman in it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other? Anyways, you just got to check it out. I promise you, you won't regret it. When you're writing your lyrics, do you have to be in a quiet place, or it doesn't matter where you're at?
It doesn't matter where I'm at, actually. And usually, most of the time when my best lyrics have been come up with, I'm either driving in the car and I have to like do a voice memo on my phone, or I'm like asleep in my bed and I'm like, oh no, and I shoot up and I'm like, I have this perfect idea and I have to get up and record it now. Like, it's definitely the most random times.
I love your energy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Please do not go anywhere other than to go to the bathroom, get yourself some popcorn, some tea, some coffee, whatever it is that you need to drink, and bring yourselves right back because the beautiful Jaclyn Klank is going to be performing live when we get back from our commercial break. Cheerio, everybody. Don't go nowhere. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for not going anywhere. We're back. Flawless Dreams Radio Show with your girl, Lily the Goddess. Thank you for staying and tuning in. Imagine when you watch a certain movie, what would your song be for that movie? That is a great question. Thank you so much, Burnett, for sharing that. I love movies, so I so agree. Oh, yes. Roxy, love you. I love your energy. What's your zodiac sign? Somebody tell me. I don't know. I know everybody else's. I just don't know yours. Share. Zodiac drop, everybody go ahead. Ninja, Burnett, everybody drop your zodiac signs because I love it. I love astrology. It's so much fun. So yeah, and without further, okay, Scorpio power, LOL, Scorpio power, all that energy, love it. So you got a birthday coming up. Happy birthday! If I don't get a chance to tell you myself, yes. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us bring Jaclyn Klank, this amazing artist, to the stage.
I'm gonna be doing a song called Maybe Just Maybe. It's an original. I wrote it like a few months ago. Maybe, just maybe, for the first time in a while, I can smile. Maybe, just maybe, for the first time in my life, I can relax. And ooh, for once in my life, I'm actually happy. And ooh, maybe, just maybe, I will let you into my small group of friends. And I don't do that unless I really like you. And maybe, just maybe, I'll invite you to dinner, 'cause my heart calls to you and I'm gonna give in. And maybe, just maybe, I'm falling in love again. Shit, did I almost say it? Maybe it's true. God, I can't hide it, my face is maroon. We go on little dates here and there to the beach, and I can't help it, I'm so happy. And ooh, for once in my life, I'm really ecstatic. And ooh, maybe, just maybe, I will sleep until noon, 'cause we stayed up all night and have deep talks while we get really high. I let my guard down 'cause I had to give in. You're just too damn good and I'm diving right in. And maybe, just maybe, I'm falling in love again. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be your best friend and be there for you when the world fucking ends. You like who I am, you wanna see me again. So maybe, just maybe, I'm falling in love. Maybe, just maybe, I'm falling in love again.
I love that song.
Thank you.
I love that song. No, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I love that song. That was great.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you if you have another song that you don't mind performing.
Ooh, I can do, let's see. I have a few that I've recently written. I can try House Arrest really quick. That's if you've ever had a bad roommate. This is about that.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I love yes. I think I remember this. You did perform this. I think
I
at the
did.
start. Fantastic. I love this one. Everybody, check it out.
All right. You're under the impression that I'll do whatever you please in exchange for some oppression. You'll treat me how you need. I can see how easily it all works out for you. You'll play your games with the boys till they buy you another drink. Then you'll take it out on me. I'm under house arrest. You don't get the best, you just get what you get till you're on your knees. Begging, please don't take everything I have left, but it's already gone 'cause of fees. And you know what you're doing 'cause you've done it since you were a kid. It's a sixth sense, but I don't wanna be under house arrest. You're going out to the parties, having a grand old time, till something from the past comes up and haunts your mind. And I know it's not your fault, but something's got to change, 'cause you have to own up to it someday. I'm under house arrest. You don't get the best, you just get what you get till you're on your knees. Begging, please don't take everything I have left, but it's already gone 'cause of fees. And you know what you're doing 'cause you've done it since you were a kid. It's a sixth sense, but I don't wanna be under house arrest. And you know I cared from the start. I wouldn't have broken your heart, but I have to save me before I save someone else, and I just can't take it. Oh, take it anymore. You don't get the best, you just get what you get till you're on your knees. Begging, please don't take everything I have left, but it's already gone 'cause of fees. And you know what you're doing 'cause you've done it since you were a kid. It's a sixth sense, but I don't wanna be under house arrest.
Woo! Oh my gosh. I think a lot of people are like over here like, oh my God, I love that song.
Yeah, that one's really different for me. I don't write songs with that chord progression a lot. Like, it's definitely different for the beat. So I'm excited about that one.
Burnett says, hell yeah, I felt that. Ah!
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I've been through it plenty of times. I'm like, I need to write a song this time. I'm done.
Yeah, especially like I think that there is a film actually called The Roommate. And
Yeah.
then there's I know that a few people in the comment section I know especially could like relate to having a roommate, and they felt like, yeah, they were on house arrest, and their roommate had to like, no, what time are you coming back? And it's one thing to be considerate, but it's another to feel like they have to know every tiny little
No,
thing.
yeah, and I mean, like, there was just times where I felt like I couldn't come out of my room without everyone being in my business. Like, it's a hard situation.
That's suffocating, and I don't think anybody really wants to be suffocated at all.
Yeah, no.
I can't wait to see what other songs you're gonna have, and like not for nothing, but like, do you see the songs that you just performed that we heard tonight? Do you find that they would collectively be on an album together, and maybe continue to add some more songs from there?
Yes, I definitely think, like, I have a whole list of songs I want to put on an album together, and I want to get them done. So
I'm excited. I want to see the cover and everything. I'm so into all that. Like,
oh yeah, I have some ideas already. I'm very excited.
And then the music videos, like what they would look like, your posters, and like fashion wise, I wonder if you're going to be getting into fashion. A lot of cancers tend to get into fashion eventually.
Oh, I'm so into fashion already. Like, I mean, I get comments on my outfits everywhere I go because, like, I've always been interested in, like, just style and fashion in general. I like to experiment with it, so.
I can tell. I mean, I don't know any other cancers that are not into fashion. I mean, Cha, shout out to Cha. Oh no, she's a Scorpio. My bad. Sorry, Cha, but you're still into fashion too. Who else? Wait, cancer wise, give me. Oh, Lil Kim. Hello, she is Cancer. Lil Kim. Yes. Yeah, she's into fashion. I know there's so many others too. It's really nice to see who has made it that's like that shares your zodiac sign. Sometimes it's a little fun. It's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande is a Cancer, and she's
yeah,
very
she is. Yep.
fashionable. Yeah.
Yep. Should have remembered. Yeah, Ariana Grande, and there's more. There's more. I
I
believe
know. It's like
Cardi
I
B.
feel like I don't know any Cancers in real life either, so it's definitely I don't know.
No, Cardi B is a Libra. Sorry, my bad. I don't know how. Genesis,
Yeah, I
sorry if
know
you're
that.
watching. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm getting it all mixed up.
Yeah.
So, with do you have any particular advice to give to anybody who's just starting out?
Oh wow. Yeah, so when I first started playing guitar, I was really easily discouraged. I would just say push through and make sure you keep telling yourself you're gonna make it because I almost quit when I first started playing because there were I had steel strings on my guitar when I first started. So someone was nice enough, gave me an advice to get a nylon string guitar. And I think that's really important. Just try to find ways you can get around your struggles until you can build up and get what you want.
Is there any like advice that you can give to someone who maybe they struggle with anxiety to the point where it almost completely stops them from going on stage?
Oh wow, yeah. Oh god, I don't even know because I mean I had stage fright actually for years before I started playing, and I mean there were times I'd get up there. I definitely say my best tip for that would to be get in a group of people that perform locally or perform live, and just start getting up there in smaller venues first, and then or just get together in your living room. I mean I have a karaoke system in my living room, and I'll just practice at home until I feel comfortable enough to do it on stage in front of people, and I think that's really important to do at home.
And you mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, do you have any acting experience, and what kind of acting experience do you have?
I have been trained a little bit in acting back when I lived in Arizona. It was in middle school, but it was by an actual like actor that's been in movies and stuff. His name was David Blanchard. He was a great teacher, and I forget what method he used, but he was very informative. And I've been in like a few like movies and stuff like that I've gotten like on DVD, but they've never been on anything. So it's like that's
Was it method
definitely.
acting? Like I think is it called like method acting, like where you actually embody the character and you have to stay in that embodiment, like they don't turn it off. They kind of
I
like
don't think it was method acting. It was a certain guy that he learned it from years ago. Like, I can't remember what method it was, but it was a unique method. Not a lot of people do this type of acting, and it was he he did these exercises with us where we would be in like a classroom or whatever, and then he would have us like just keep repeating things until like repeating things but kept like putting
repetition.
different emotions. Yeah, repetition. I think that
Mhm.
might have been something along those lines. Um, yeah, my grandma knows the name of it. I can't remember. I was like 12, so I don't remember it. But
You would think I would remember every single terminology, but sometimes they leave me. I listen. It's one of those things. I've been in it so long that, like,
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm like
Yeah, my
at this.
brain gets foggy. I've done so many like things, and but yeah, I've done some acting in West Virginia and Arizona. It's been fun.
Well, as a film director myself, I would love to work with you. I would love
Okay.
to. I do acting as well, and I would love to work with you. I mean, I really see that. I really see it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would not reach out to someone if they had no interest at all.
Hmm.
I have done that. I've given some people shots that I've just met at like a bar. So I'm like, man, you got a good look. But if
Yeah.
they're not into it themselves and they're not willing to put in like a high percent as far as like, dedication, it doesn't mean 24/7 over the clock, like, round the
Yeah.
clock. It's not like that. Again, I'm flexible, but
Yeah.
as you know, it just like with music, you need flexibility, right? You need
Yeah.
what you need for acting too. It's
Hmm.
and because I wouldn't want to suffocate nobody, but dang it, communicate with me.
Yeah.
know? Would you ever do voice acting?
Oh wow, that's always been interesting to me. I would have to like definitely train in it though, but it definitely sounds fun.
Girl, it's easy, you fine.
I'm sure it's easier than actually acting on screen because you got to do everything at once. But oh god, yeah, I've never been trained in it, so I don't know. But it would definitely be fun.
Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake. Just you remember Robin Williams, your fellow cancer. He was a voice actor. He was, he inspired me. He inspired me. So to do
Yeah.
voices. you would have a great time. I know some people who are animators, and we're still kind of building a list of people who we can contact and get in touch with who are interested in doing voice acting and want
Yeah.
some experience, because we also want the experience of working with those people.
Yeah, it's always intrigued me, so it's definitely something I'm down to do.
Would you say that traveling is a difficult thing if you've and how often have you traveled? Because I know that I asked you before in an interview live that, about how, if you've traveled in other countries and where you've traveled to.
I have traveled to 7 different countries, I think. Yeah, and I've been traveling since I was a baby, flying by myself since I was 12. It's definitely I love traveling. It doesn't bother me at all. I love it.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Wow. Since you were 12 years old. Oh, my goodness. I would have been like, my baby.
Yeah. Thankfully, my grandma was very chill about that stuff, so it was.
Oh, my goodness. I would just at least want to record. I'm recording.
No, yeah.
Something. And I know that there's another film director out in the film director actress out there, completely, that would want to know if you have an IMDb for actors. That's pending, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody who's interested, it's pending. It's going to happen. No question about that. And the opportunity to have your music heard in all kinds of platforms, also in films.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh, wow. You're not opposed to that. Let it be known on the channel.
No, I'm definitely not opposed to that. I'm very interested in that.
So yeah, you already know I gotta nap you for that. I grab you. I'm gonna grab you.
Yes.
That's what, if somebody's really serious in you and they believe in you, then they're gonna snatch you up. That's what it is. Me first.
Oh yeah, you're number one.
So, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see your next performances. I'm excited about it. We'll definitely have to have you back on, the FlawlessDreams radio show. Definitely have to hear some of your new music live performing, and to see what else is to come from your story. And your documentary. If you ever do a documentary, I definitely want to watch it.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't mind being a part of it. I do not. That would just be amazing. I just film because
that would be a dream come true if I ever got a documentary made. I mean, that'd be
awesome. Oh girl, yes. We'll talk. Like I said, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay. So I shout out to your family, shout out to your friends. Let everybody again know where they can find you on all social media platforms.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Instagram at Jaclyn Klank. You can find me on TikTok at official Jaclyn. You can find me pretty much anywhere. But and then on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, you can find me on all those platforms too under Jaclyn Klank. And I'd really appreciate if you'd stream my music.
Yes, and they can also, ladies and gentlemen, if you notice Jaclyn Klank on YouTube, which I'm already a subscriber. Please subscribe today. I don't care if you have to subscribe to every single one of her YouTube channels. Just do it. I did. That was my homework. I went.
It should be the one. The main one is the one where I'm wearing a white shirt and my blue guitar. That's the one I'm using. The old ones, I don't even have access to them. So
I still subscribed anyway. I was being careful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I was just in case. I was it don't matter. The ones, ladies and gentlemen, that say topic and then Jaclyn Klank, those are the ones, if you go ahead and you stream that music, that will get her all of the streaming royalties. If you have Apple, stream it on there. If you have everything that she just listed, please stream. It greatly appreciated. We love your support. Great show, ladies. Thank you so much, Little Ninja. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. I had an amazing time, and I still have a few more questions if you don't mind me just getting them in real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever modeled at all?
Yes. Actually, I was in with Ford Modeling in Arizona. I almost got in with them. And they're a huge agency, but they ended up turning me down when I was I think 13, 14, just because I was I wasn't looking at them in the eye during the interview, which I was just really nervous. I was 13 years old, but I did a whole photo shoot with them, and that was really fun. But I've been modeling for years, so.
Oh, okay. They're lost my gain.
Oh yeah.
So I have a FlawlessDreams also magazine, and I would love to add you in the next year's magazine issue if you're interested.
Yes, I'm definitely interested.
Yay. That is also, ladies and gentlemen, sold on Amazon. So if anybody wants to purchase
Ooh,
the
yeah.
first issue, go ahead and purchase the first issue that is available on Amazon. You can also follow the Facebook page of Flawless Dreams Magazine. And that way the link, because I always share the links, that way people don't have a hard time finding the links. And everybody that Flawless Dreams, that they work with Flawless Dreams, they end up in the magazine. That's pretty much how it goes. So since you have been and appeared on the Stardom event, produced by moi, and then also on this wonderful platform, I gotta get you in the magazine too. It's only right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's only right. And thank you for being here. Oh my God. And blessing us with your talent. Your guitar. Can you let everybody know what kind of guitar that is, in case anybody out there is not guitar savvy?
It's a Martin Road series. I can't remember which model it is, but it's Martin E1. I think that's what it's called. It's saying that, but it's a Martin. It's absolutely gorgeous. I used to have a Taylor, and this is like my first Martin, but I love it.
I was about to say it was gorgeous because I love the way it's, and then like it's kind of like a rope, like a cherry wood type looking.
It's like a rustic dark brown. I don't think it's cherry, but it's gorgeous. I love it.
Beautiful. I see the shimmer shine. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Joy.
Roxy Bravery. It is so pretty. It is. And when did you get that one?
Oh, I think I got it like this year because I had a Taylor and it was like gorgeous. So I traded it in so I could get a Martin, and I liked it. I wanted to give it a try. So,
are you planning on collecting guitars?
Yes, I actually do have a collection already. I used to have so many I couldn't count them. Yeah.
Okay, are you able to show us, or?
Oh, I'm not home right now, but I can definitely I'll definitely do it eventually.
Yes, you know what? I got a great idea. Next time you come on the show, we'll show like a part of your video, your collection.
Yes. I still have my first guitar actually too that I learned on, and that one's it's kind of long way. I don't even think I've replaced the strings ever on it, so it's definitely like a OG masterpiece in my opinion. It's has all the original.
You tuned it. You tuned everything. You put the strings on yourself. That is amazing.
Sometimes, yeah. I kind of know how to put the strings on myself. I usually bring it in somewhere though, because I don't want to mess it up. I'm too afraid of it like popping and hitting me in the eye.
Like, oh my God, that's my fear too. Oh my gosh, I think I saw that movie. What's it? We go The Haunting, where she strokes the piano keys, and but they were like turned real tight by the spirit, and then when she stroked it. It went and hit her right in there. I'm like, I'm done. I can't. I feel the pain. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's so scary.
It is. I don't blame you. I think I'd probably do the same. And I know that Ninja, shout out to Ninja, she had a guitar, and I know she misses her guitar. Poor thing. She's like, that's it. I'm getting me another guitar. Yeah. I want to get guitar too, Jaclyn. I want to get specifically an electric guitar and a Spanish guitar.
Oh, yeah. I learned I think
not just because I'm Hispanic, it's just because it has a wonderful sound.
Oh, it does. They're gorgeous.
They really are, and they're pretty. So what is your next guitar? I want to know first.
I don't have any plans on getting new guitars lately. I mean, because I would like to learn a classical guitar at some point, because that way I can learn finger picking. That would be something I'd be interested in at some point. But I have a classical, but it was my first guitar and I don't want to mess with it too much. So I want to get a newer classical. And
oh my God, I just received, because I'm an empath. I just received, as we're talking about, instruments, that you're going to actually have available in the future. I don't know when, but I just saw it. It's literally instruments that say Jaclyn Klank. So
what's crazy actually? I had an electric guitar. I embellished, I put these little bedazzled letters on it, and I put JK on it just on the headstock, because I wanted to just put my logo on it. Essentially, it was so funny. I did it when I was 18, but it's definitely, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it's funny you say JK, or people are gonna say JK Rowling, but but I could see the names Jaclyn Klank actually being a household name, the whole thing, kind of like how they say Michael Jordan or the Jordans.
Yeah, I used to have a dream of making my own guitar brand, specifically structured for kids, because when I was growing up and I tried to learn, it was so hard for me to find a guitar that was right for my tiny hands and also good lighter strings for my fingers. So it's definitely a dream of mine to make my own guitar brand. I just don't know where to start with that, but it would be fun.
Roxy says neoclassical guitars.
Oh,
wait, let me put that back on the screen.
Yeah.
And then, but I really see that and happening. And I think Too Hot Radio might give you an opportunity to also, actually they do,
Mhm.
not might, they do. So they do have merchandise, where you can just put your name and branding. So check out Too Hot Radio, check out my
Oh,
app.
that'd be so fun. Yeah.
Those out. Those are, we gotta see it more.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if anybody wants to see more of Jaclyn Klank, please follow her, subscribe, stream her music, and because that's what keeps us going. We need that. Your support really goes a long way.
Yep.
So without further ado, we're going to close out this episode for tonight, and we look forward to having you in the future again on this platform, Jaclyn.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here and blessing us with your talent. Amazing.
You, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Love it. And don't go away. I mean, I'm going to close out the episode, but I still need to talk to you behind stage so that I can.
All right.
I got some things to share with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Thank you for commenting on the show. Awesome show. Thank you. I had a great time.
Thank you.
This was fun.
It was so fun.
Yes. All right, everybody. Jaclyn, I'm gonna let you disappear. Everybody, yeah, get what you gotta say now. Great interview. Thank you so much, JT.
Thank you, J Dollars.
Yes. All right, y'all. Jaclyn, you let them know. Say cheerio.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of the evening. Thank you again for tuning into the show. This is your girl, Lily the Goddess, and the Flawless Dreams radio show.